Oh, no hands, move.
There's an incident in.
Hello and welcome to my iCrashing channel, which has certainly been the case for me around Sebring this week. This, believe it or not, is race number 7, and I'll explain a little bit more the reason why during the race. So enjoy, and I shall see you afterwards. So I'm losing track now, but I believe this is attempt number 7 at Sebring. We've qualified this time in P7 with a 201.8 or something like that.
Okay, Rob, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Floor it.
Surely we're due a little bit of good luck.
20 minutes to go.
We've had one decent race all week, and then the rest have all ended in disaster.
On your right. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there.
He's
still
off.
There.
Don't crash into me.
Still there.
Right. Ooh.
Hold your line.
Don't crash into me.
Still there.
Really
still
doesn't want to let that go, does he?
He's still there. Clear right.
Watch out for the guy sending it on the inside. So yeah, we've had one decent race. First two basically got ended on lap 1. Third race was pretty good. We got a P4. Race 4, we had a technical issue with our brakes, so we had to abandon that race a couple of laps in. Lost a massive chunk of iRacing. That then had knock-on effects to race 5 and 6. So I lost another massive chunk. I think I'm down about 250, 300 iRating for the week. So it's pretty disastrous. And this, I think, is attempt number 7. So, oh, that is super wide. Anyway, let's just knuckle down. See if we can get to the end of it. It's a 20-minute GT sprint, or GT3 Challenge series. Really couldn't do with another 40 minutes worth of VRS. Couldn't stomach it.
Is now leading.
Now we're close to just sacking Sebring off for the week. It's been such a nightmare for me. I've had to recalibrate my brakes and get them somewhere close to where they were before. Even now I can tell I've got a little bit more travel on my brake than I did before, so I'm probably going to have to take a couple of turns off of the load cell Fanatec V3s. Top it off, it's super red hot in this room. Never mind. It's nothing like real drivers have to put up with, I'm sure, when they're racing in these nice sunny warm climates. But I'm sure they've got better cooling than my 2 £7 fans from Amazon. Oh, and as well as one of the troubleshooting steps of trying to sort my brake out, I had to upgrade the firmware on my wheel, which then lost all of my settings, so I had to start again with that. So yeah, we've had a bit of a nightmare technical wise this week. So we get turning a lot tighter than the last lap. Okay.
Leader has just done a 201. 202.25.
So when we initially had our brake issue and the two following races,
202.44.
we were struggling to hit lower than a 203 on the lap times. That was a 202.4, so at least we're getting back. Certainly heading the right direction. Don't know if we're going to get back to the 201s, mid 201s that we were running in the practice before the issue, but anyway, let's just say this is the last race. Let's get it to the end. Looking for some kind of positive iRating out of this. Big part of positive iRating gain on the GT3 Challenge fixed races, including the fixed Ferrari, is just to stay out of trouble. Keep a clean sheet as long as possible.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
VRS sprint, 40 minutes. You've got a little bit more time just to recover if you have any issues. Not a great deal of wiggle room here. That was a poor corner.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.0.
It's okay, we'll just sit in our zone here. I'm quite happy just to sit here. I mean, just getting round without overshooting the corners is a bonus at the moment. Really having to push on the brake. Yeah, it's travelling far too much. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad coming into a brand new race week where I'm learning the track. I would just pick it all up from scratch. But obviously when you've already got maybe 10 hours on the track, and then things like change, especially your braking point, just changes everything about how you brake on track.
GT6 has binned it in Sunset.
Okay. Well, I did not see him there, but anyway, we've got around him.
6th place. That last lap was a 203.21.
Another incident here.
Looks like P2's gone off in.
Hopefully we're not going to have any crazy rejoins.
Guys, please don't rejoin if you are off the track and cars are coming.
There you go. Chat behind has obviously been inconvenienced by the off tracks rejoining. Really need to check your relatives if you're going to rejoin the track. Wow, not sure if you can see all the sun shining off my face and possibly the rig, but it's extremely sunny in my glass box of a gaming room. Won't be surprised if it's 30 degrees in here as well. It's a bit like a sauna. Maybe that's what I'm missing, maybe topless stream, topless race. Maybe that's what the fans need.
Now 2.7.
By request only.
Okay, Rob, the next car is green.
It's normally at this point YouTubers go, if I get 5,000 likes on this video, I will do the next race without a top on. Hey, I'm open to it. For 5,000 likes, I'll do it without any pants on. Right, anyway. Here we go. Don't think my seat would enjoy that very much. Up into P4. We're doing okay.
Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P4,
Trying, Jeff.
Sectors 2 and 3
Try,
are
mate.
0.7 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 1.
This is where I feel like I'm having to press the brake a lot harder than previously, but never mind. Let's just keep it going. We're getting round. So far, clean Almost halfway into the race, 9 minutes, 20-minute race. Overshot that. Yeah, not really confident, but surviving. Oh, a little bit wide. Lost a bit of time there, gave the chap behind a little bit of something back. Don't really want him in my slip if I can help it, so let's just knuckle down.
Alright, Rob. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel.
Excellent. Right, so Lars is about 1.2, 1.3 behind. Maybe gaining a tad as well. Let's not concentrate on Lars because we almost missed our turning point. Doing that, looking at the relatives.
The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds.
Yeah, cheers, Jeff. Looks like we're still struggling a little bit in terms of fastest lap time. Oh. Fastest so far being a 2:02.4. The other cars look to be running around the 2:01 mark. So they've definitely got the potential to catch me. Plus we can start stringing it together. Okay, that was a better exit out of there. We're not getting away from Lars though. Looks like he's picking up the pace as well.
That's a new fastest lap for
Lost a chunk of time there.
0:0.
Lars within a second.
8.
2:02.170.
That was a 2:02.17.
That is a shame because I thought, looking at our delta and how much we were up on the session best, we were going to be in for a sub 2:02 there. Just wondering whether to get on the radio and say to Lars, please don't crash into me, I've had a horrendous week. Just want a finish. Preferably with you behind me. Please. 13 minutes in. That corner feels horrendous. That one feels bad as well. Yeah, it just feels like there's such a long braking section compared to what it was before. It's almost like the brake's not kicking in as sharp as it was. I don't know. I've got work to do on reconfiguring the brake. Just sort of wondering if the Fanatec V3 performance kit that I put in, I wonder if it's just breaking in ever so slightly and maybe just one of the rubbers inside that I've inserted has crushed or...
Okay, Rob, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth.
Lost its shape or something. I have no idea. I don't know whether they're meant to break in or whether they just stay as they are. But certainly something changed enough for me to notice it in a race and then have to abandon it because I was missing all of the corners. So another quickest lap, but I think Lars is going to get us here.
P4.
We're going to let
Your
Lars
times are
go
improving.
here,
On your left.
I think. Go on,
Still
Lars.
there.
Jesus, man.
Clear left.
Slowed right down for you. Lost nearly a second trying to let you past.
Come on, stick with the bastard.
Only because I'm absolutely sick to death of losing iRacing. I'm just going to yield there rather than fight it out and have potential of an incident off track. It's not very racy, but we're in survival mode after this week.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Keep digging.
Embarrassing, that's what it is. See, I wouldn't be too bothered if a lot of it was my fault, but like I say, when you come back onto
Rob,
track and
you've used
your
half
brake's
your
just
fuel.
different, the braking points I've been used to braking at, I was still using, and then overshooting the track, so I lost all confidence. Never mind. That was last time. This is now P5. Up 2 places from P7, our starting qualifying position.
The gap in front has increased to 1.0 seconds.
Lars can have it. "16 minutes in, about 4 minutes to go. We've got another Lars behind us. That Lars can't have it. 1 Lars a day. It's my daily intake. Overtaken by 1 Lars a day, no more. Oh, absolutely on fire.
P5.
You're welcome.
Very polite. For GT3 Challenge anyway. Normally it's a right battle down here. Proper bitch fest. I am enjoying the GT3 Challenge up on B class. It is a mini VRS sprint series and it fits in nice if I am to follow the VRS schedule, so I can keep racing the same car, same track. That was a shit corner. Only difference with this one is fixed setup. Which, I'll be honest, don't feel too different from the actual setup I've been using. Makes me wonder if to do anything with it. Or I just can't drive that setup. Interesting. Lars has lost it.
Looks like P4 has gone off in gender bien. Just 2 minutes left. 2
That
minutes
does not
to go.
mean Lars number 2 can come through. 1 Lars a day rule out the window. Got to take my hats off to a couple of team members of mine in Team Potato. They recently did the 12 hours of Sebring. I tell you what, that takes some dedication because this track, I think, is hard work. But it could be because I'm a lunatic as well and I keep all the force feedback and the strength turned up on my Fanatec podium. But I could not stick on this track for hours and hours. So they've done extremely well there, so well done, chaps. Every bit of iRacing gain from that is well deserved. So next week, looks like we're going to be heading across to IMSA, where we'll be jumping the Ferrari 488 GTE around Road America. So hopefully we'll get some of those races recorded. I do try to upload with the good with the bad, unless of course the race ends on lap 1 or 2, in which case it's pointless. Because then I'm just chasing from the back all race, or sitting in the pits getting repairs. So they're the ones I'll cut out and don't bother. Hence, this is race number 7 this week. If they'd have all gone okay, even if it had been, you know, a negative result, but we finished the race intact, I would have uploaded it. But yeah, this week's just, as I've mentioned several times, been a disaster. The car just has not got round. And when you get into the pits, after towing...
Okay, Rob, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
It turns out you've got 22 minutes worth of repairs on a 20-minute race. What's the point? And here we are, across the line for another P4. I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take it!
Yellow flag, watch out.
Oh, no hands. No hands, Mum!
There's an incident.
Right.
Turn 1. We think it might be Terry.
Well,
P4. And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
Sean.
it's
That was
almost
fun, dude.
like the law of averages
Yeah, it
said
was.
that I had to
I don't mind
get
a bit
some
of-
kind of positive result there, so I will take it. Whew. No incidents, 0 incidents as well, so that's absolutely ridiculous compared to everything else. So fantastic. Let's skip the incidents because there are 0 and get a look at the results. Yay. Okay, so let's have a look at this. Something positive for a change. That race we started in split number 5 of 8. A lot lower down than we normally are, and I can only apologise to my friends and family for being so garbage this week, but I do pin a lot of the blame on the technical issues with the brakes and subsequent races where we failed to put in any kind of decent lap times. So, my bad. iRacing plus 61, so we will absolutely take that. Thank you very much. Massive boost on the safety rating because we had 0 incidents. Starting in P number 7, finished in P4, and we had a best lap of 202.096. So, not as quick as we have been doing, but I will take it. It is also the fixed setup race. So, fantastic. So, at last, something positive out of this track. That's only the 2nd race this week that we've finished. So, fantastic news. I'm glad to get Sebring out of the way now and move on to something different. So, next week, we're going to be jumping into IMSA, where it's the Ferrari 488 GTE around Road America. A track that we are normally quite good at, but who knows at the moment. So, wish me luck. Hopefully you can join me on that as well. And if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. And hopefully I shall see you on the next track. See you soon. Bye-bye.